Okay, this is lovely. I just wish I had more. We were supposed to have like about 800, and we had a lot of you who, I mean, very smart thing to do. You ordered off hsn.com before we even presented it. A lot of you go and look at our showstoppers online. This, we're down to now 400 available. And from $179, that was supposed to be the price that we were going to launch this at, we're doing it at $149.95. For the true collector, the look of this could not be any better. I mean, you want to talk about stone intensive and very, very deco. Looks like it was created in a one-of-a-kind fashion by a master jeweler. You have so many different shapes. You have so much in terms of even the style of the links.
Oh, good.
And to be able to do it for $149, you can see that the lowest appraised price was nearly $300. And I need to update you really quickly on the sizing. I have 6.5. I have 7 1/4, and I have the 8-inch available. So we have 6.5, 7 1/4, or 8-inch. In the 6.5-inch, we are now down to 30. In the 8-inch, we are down to 50. So if you need the 6 1/4 or you need the 8-inch, you've got to call almost immediately. And you know, if you were lucky enough to find this at an estate store or an estate shop, they would hand this to you on a piece of black velvet. They would want you to not try it on first, but to feel it, yes, to take it, to wrap it around your finger, because to be able to do something like this is a true hallmark of quality and craftsmanship in fine jewelry making. A skill that honestly, you don't see today, and you certainly don't see it for $149. We're bringing this to you, an exciting opportunity, but it will absolutely positively sell out. We will, our planner told me to let everybody know, we will work on getting this back. We don't think it will be back until next year, maybe November, December, and then it will not be $149. This is a this visit only price. The flex pay is $37.49 this visit only. 6.5 and 8 are almost gone. Before they're all gone, I'm going to let Jay tell us the story with this magnificent piece. And there are 20 of the matching necklaces.
It really is magical. I mean, from magical, I mean, when you look at the styling of the piece, the way the different shapes work together on the piece, what really to me is amazing. I mean, they're beautiful, they're pleasing, they work together well. What's amazing to me is how they are so flexible, how a large rectangular link like this actually is hinged in the center on both sides of the marquee. There's a wire running all the way through it. These pieces are totally handmade. It's the only way to make them. And to get this styling, this multiplicity of shapes and sizes and stones to work and flow like it was a piece of silk is really, truly the epitome of the jeweler's art. This is one of those pieces that I just so love and admire, because you very, very seldom see a piece that is so finely crafted and still has this kind of beauty. It really is exceptional.
You know, even down to the clasp, Jay.
Right.
I look at, you have to literally find the clasp because it's hidden, but look, right there you have the big marquise that's running into your push bar closure, and then you have 2 figure-8 safeties on it. And I love too, with now 290 of these left, I love that the carat weight is so authentic to what it would be if it were real. For example, the 7 3/4 is 3 1/3 carat. Now, come on, if this were like 60 carats, people would go, probably not the real thing. But at 3 3/4, yes, it's aspirational to ever think of owning something like this. I mean, if you went to the auction houses, the catalogs can sometimes be a couple $100.
And you'll see these in the auction houses.
You will, but
yes,
you'll only see one. And like I was saying before, it's not going to be, you know, necessarily intact. It, you know, may have a stone missing. It may have a setting that's loose or whatever. This is perfect, but it's perfectly authentic at the same time. And today, $37.49 on FlexPay. So for those of us who love art history, for those of us who love jewelry history, for those of us who want a piece that looks like it could tell a story of where it's been, this is the ultimate piece, Jay.
I love it. I mean, everything about it. I also want to mention the necklace very quickly, because although it has the same design, the hinging system is really quite different and just as difficult to accomplish, because it needed to be connected with these very very fine links that allow it to bend beautifully around the neck. The hinging system on the bracelet is exquisite. The hinging system on the necklace is a little bit different, also exquisite. They're both made to fit the form of the woman's body so that it really flows like it was meant to be there. That's what we're all about.
And by the way, if you want the necklace, we'll try to show that on Valeria. I know she's wearing it. The necklace is $299. It's on FlexPay for $74.99. So $74.99 if you want that necklace. But I think we have like 17 of the necklaces. We don't have very many of the necklaces. It's very obviously difficult to manufacture. But the bracelet, you know, and I'm wearing it right alongside the timepiece. I want to show you this. And you don't have to obviously wear this alongside of the timepiece. It is a stand-alone piece. In the world where there are, you know, I bars and S bars and round brilliant after, when every, okay, a size 8, we have 30 left. So just so you know, if you need, okay, if you need that size 8, we have 30 remaining. It is officially last call. And now, surprisingly enough, the 7 1/4, we have 90 left, so the 7 1/4 is going to be the next to sell out. 6 1/2 is where we have the most of our availability. But most people wear a 7 1/4. So if you want that most popular size, I would say hop in the ordering process now. But my point is, in the world where most tennis bracelets, regardless of the price range, the difference would be the price and the quality, but most of them are the same style. Most of them are S-bar, I-bar, you know, whatever. This is unique. This shows your taste level. This sets you apart. I mean, and again, this is that specialty piece where if money was no object to you and you could get any tennis bracelet you wanted, you might have a jeweler source something like this for you from an estate auction that he was lucky enough to attend, but it would be the kind of jeweler that you'd have to make that private appointment with. Yes. You would be buzzed into a special back room where he had this in the safe. He would take it out and, again, ask you to wrap it around your finger. It's a specialty piece. It is made like a specialty piece. And for $37.49 on your charge card, you get to experience that. You know, we were talking about Franz Xavier, where all of these pieces originated, and the fact that he would make each and every piece in a one-of-a-kind fashion. It was made for someone who could have anything they wanted, and introduced platinum in the United States. He is credited with bringing platinum to the United States. There is not a person that could look at this, in my opinion, and tell you that it's not platinum.
Without a doubt. I mean
you run in the jeweler's circle.
It looks like platinum. It's finished the same way. The detail is identical. It could easily pass for platinum. Mm-hmm. Right. It's amazing. I mean, it is remarkable. And not only that, the workmanship, the way it flows, the way it is put together, it is put together the way the finest platinum pieces of jewelry are made. It just, we didn't say, oh, it's silver, we're going to cut some corners. We did this in the classic form of the jeweler's art. Nobody else is doing anything like this in the world today. We're very proud of what we've been able to accomplish, and we are so grateful to HSN for allowing us to do it, and I'm so grateful to you for appreciating what we do.
I mean, I don't even know what to call the individual. I mean, they're deco shapes, I guess, is what you would say. I mean, the links of this, they're just so unbelievably unique and different. Right. We have 150 of these left with everybody that's on board. Size 8, quick update for you. If you need the size 8, there are 10 remaining in the size 8. If you need the 7 1/4, there are now 80 in the 7 1/4, and the remainder of our quantity is going to be in the 6 1/2 inch. Not only are you getting the most incredible bracelet, but you get it custom. It's like a custom size bracelet too, yes, which is unheard of. We're going to keep this available for you with now fewer than 100 with everybody online, and let you know when your size sells out. Now, something I've got to show you. This is something I get.